I want you to think about a phrase for a second. Slight illegal detention. When you picture kidnapping, someone being held against their will, the word slight just feels, well, it feels wrong, doesn't it?
It's a jarring term, it really is. But in the legal world, slight doesn't mean it's not a big deal. It's still a very serious felony.
Right. And today, that's what we're unpacking. Article 268 of the Penal Code. We've got the statutes, we've got case law, and we're going to explore that razor-thin line between a long prison sentence and life.
And it really is a game of subtraction. Article 268 is defined almost entirely by what it's not.
So it's the leftover category, basically.
Exactly. For a crime to be slight illegal detention, it has to be done by a private individual, and it can't have any of the really aggravating circumstances of Article 267, which is serious illegal detention.
Okay, so what does that mean in practice?
It means no pretending to be a police officer, no serious physical injuries, and, this is crucial, the victim cannot be a minor, a public officer, or female.
That gender part is massive. We have to come back to that. But first, the timeline. The sources really stress that the difference between slight and serious can be just a matter of hours.
Literally, the cutoff is 3 days.
3 days?
Right. So if you hold someone for 2 days, it falls under Article 268. You're looking at reclusion temporal, which is, roughly 12 to 20 years.
Still a very long time.
A very long time. But if the sun rises on that 4th day, it automatically jumps to Article 267. Now you're facing reclusion perpetua, 20 to 40 years, maybe life.
Wow. 1 day equals decades of your life. That's intense. Now, what about the people on the sidelines? I didn't grab anyone. I just let them use my basement person.
The Airbnb for crime defense. This is where the law sets a very specific trap.
A trap.
Well, usually in criminal law, if you just help out, say, you're a lookout or you bring food, you're considered an accomplice. Your penalty is lower.
Okay, that makes sense.
But Article 268 has a special rule. Paragraph 2. It says anyone who furnishes the place.
The basement owner.
The basement owner. They are not treated as an accomplice. The law upgrades them to a principal.
So they get the same sentence.
The exact same heavy sentence as the person who actually abducted the victim. The thinking is that without that safe house, the crime itself collapses. You're not just helping, you're essential.
Location is liability. Got it. Now, what fascinates me is the off-ramp. The law seems to offer the kidnapper a deal, right?
It does. It's called a privilege mitigating circumstance. And the logic is simple. The law wants the victim back safely more than anything else.
So it's an incentive.
A powerful one. If the offender voluntarily releases the victim within those 3 days, the penalty drops way down. To prison mayor, that's more like 6 to 12 years.
But there have to be some strings attached. You can't just get cornered by the police and then say, okay, you can go.
No, the case law is very strict on this. The release must be spontaneous. It can't be because you're surrounded or the victim escaped, and you can't have gotten what you wanted. So if the ransom was paid, no deal.
And the timing is key.
Crucial. You have to release them before any criminal case is filed against you. It's a very narrow window for a change of heart.
But this is where the system gets tricky. This whole mercy clause, this off-ramp, it only applies to Article 268.
And that brings us right back to those exclusions we mentioned.
The victim can't be a woman.
Right. If the victim is female, the crime is automatically Article 267. Serious illegal detention from the very first second.
Which means the slight rules, the mitigating circumstance.
They're gone. They don't apply. So if you kidnap a woman, even if you panic and let her go unharmed just an hour later, the law offers you zero mitigation under this rule. You are still looking at reclusion perpetua.
That seems counterintuitive. By making the penalty so severe from the start, aren't you removing any incentive for the kidnapper to let her go safely?
That is the paradox. That's the Article 267 wall. The law is designed to protect women and minors by being harsher, but in doing so, it takes away that golden bridge for the criminal to retreat.
If the sentence is life, whether you release her or not, a kidnapper might decide there's no point.
It's a chilling unintended consequence. It forces you to ask what the real priority is. Maximum punishment or maximum safety?
And that's the question we'll leave you with. Does a legal system that offers no way out actually make victims safer, or does it back the criminal into a corner where they feel they have nothing left to lose? Thanks for listening to this deep dive.
See,